Hello, everybody, and welcome. Thank you so much for joining us on this first episode as we launch this brand new podcast called True Intent. My name is Chris Copeland, and for those of you that do not know me personally and maybe stumbled across this with somebody sharing it, I want to say thank you so much for checking us out and being with us on launch day of True Intent. Again, my name's Chris. My wife and I, we pastor True Life Church in Joshua, Texas. And we appreciate everybody that is coming out and taking and starting this journey with us, whether joining us here on a podcast, on our YouTube channel, on our Facebook page. We're putting us out in all different places. You can find all those links at trueintent.com. Now listen, I've never done this before, so I hope that each and every session together, every episode will improve. That's our goal, is to get better at this thing as we go along. It seems like everybody and their brother starting a podcast, and so we've been wanting to do this since the beginning of the year. But as a few people are starting to say, it seems like 2020 happened, and a lot of people's plans kind of got thrown out the window. So we've adjusted, and we're excited to be starting this at this time. So I want to take a little bit of time at the first episode, the launch of this, and tell you a little bit about myself, about my family, about my sweetheart, and a background about us, so maybe you'll better understand why we talk about things the way we do, what angle we come from. So maybe that'll help as we spend time together. Bridget and I are both from North Louisiana. She's a professor here in the DFW area. Before becoming a full-time pastor, I spent about 20 years in the information technology arena or sector of corporate America. And the last 10 of that I spent in management and in information security around governance, risk, and compliance. And if you think that sounds boring, well, it's because it is. But I may take some time and tell you some stories from my 20 years in corporate America. I had a great time, worked around a lot of great people, great experiences. And so I know that I have learned a lot during that time, and I'll probably be sharing a number of stories from that. Bridget and I, we both love seeing people grow. And we love seeing people improve and grow in all areas of their life. We've been married nearly 20 years at this point. We have no children, but we do have one fur baby. And I may tell you about Annie, our little dog, from time to time. She's a daddy's girl, and I may share some stories about her as well. With this True Intent podcast, we have a few things that we want to accomplish. And one of the things that we want to do is allow this to be a tool for people to grow in their relationship with God, to grow in their relationship with others, to grow in their self and develop their self even more, and maybe even learn a few things, and then to share our life together as an online community. You see, I really enjoy connecting with people in a casual environment. I love talking about life. I love talking about relationships. I love talking about current events and what's going on with people, and how and our goals and our ideas and our dreams, and how God plays into the middle of it all. But with the growth of the church and just how busy life has become, I don't get to sit down with as many people as I would like. So I'm hoping that this podcast will help us to do that in a little more of a virtual fashion. So maybe if it's, we find out that, hey, it's been a little bit educational, maybe a little bit entertaining, and we may even bring on a guest from time to time. If we do that, we may go longer than our normal 10-minute allowance for an interview or for a guest, something like that. But normally we're going to try to keep each one of our conversations to 10 minutes or less. And at the end of the day, if you've laughed a little bit, if you've learned a little bit, well, maybe that's time well spent. So we'll do some teaching from the Bible. I may share some life experience with you, some things that I've read or learned about in my life, and I may even take one of my messages and give you the highlights of that in one of our sessions together if it's something I thought was really good to share if you didn't catch the whole thing on a Sunday morning. We may talk about our opinions about a particular current event or headline that we're reading about in the news this week or this month, and share some ideas around that, how that's impacting our life and our country. we know that we are launching this thing at a very interesting time in our world, to say the least. And I understand that when it comes to religion, when it comes to politics, when it comes to current events, when it comes to pretty much anything in life, I know that everybody doesn't see everything eye to eye. So if you're listening to me and you say, well, Chris, I don't really agree with what you said here, or if you want to comment back on a video or send me an email or something like that, and maybe we see things a little bit different, well, that's okay. We're mature enough to handle that, and we believe that if people come together with different ideas and begin to share and collaborate, well, we can all grow from that kind of environment. We just hope that regardless if we see everything eye to eye or not, and maybe there's things you like and things you don't, we hope you keep coming back and taking this journey with us. And if we can make our families, and if we can make our community and even our world a better place, then we can do that together. And I think that would be a great accomplishment. You see, our ultimate goal at True Intent is to challenge you to reach out to other people. We're going to challenge you to dig deeper into the Word of God and to look at ourselves maybe more than we ever have before, and to love other people more than we ever have before. And I think if we accomplish those things, if we grow and we love deeper and we dig deeper, then at the end of the day, that's a good thing. Here at True Intent, we'll tell you the truth about life in 10 minutes or less each week. We'll try to do one of these sessions at the beginning of every week. And if there's something that is a really hot topic, a really pressing issue, I may jump on and we may do more than one in a given week. We hope that you'll stick around. We hope that you'll come back. We hope that you'll walk down this road with us. We think it'll be a lot of fun. And we'd ask that you, if you think this is something that your friends or family would be interested in, then please like this, subscribe to it, and share it with some people that you know. And you can always ask me a question. If you've got a topic you want us to talk about, you can send me an email, Chris, C-H-R-I-S, at truelifejoshua.com. Chris at truelifejoshua.com. Again, or you can comment on one of the videos on YouTube, here on Facebook. Put a comment there. I promise you we will look at those, and I'll try to write back or respond to you either there in the comments, or maybe take that in consideration and do a topic or something about that, a session one week. So again, like, subscribe, share, tell some people about this. Thank you for joining us in this journey. Thank you for joining us in this very first episode. Until next time, we want you to keep expecting greater things. God bless.